What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If it's your first time here, do me a huge favor by dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you for tuning in for yet another video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Jordan 12 Royalty. Let's go ahead and get started with the box. So, as you can see, we've got our OG Jordan box here. This is how they used to come back in the day. Which I really like this box, it's one of my favorites. You got your Jordan logo there on the top. And on the back here, you've got some text, quality products. Well, no, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. There you go. And on this side, you got your size tag information. I picked this up at a US men's size 9.5. And I actually ended up hitting for this shoe, I believe, Sneakers app. Yeah, I think it was a Sneakers app that I got these from. Which is crazy because, I hadn't been able, to hit there a lot lately, but I was glad to grab them. But here we go, the Jordan 12 Royalty. Now, this shoe, when I first saw it, I was kind of on the fence about grabbing it. I was like, I don't really care to have it because I actually already have the taxis. I bought those on the last release. I can't remember, it was a while ago, but I have them. I've worn them a few times, but I haven't actually worn them in a while. So obviously this was a very popular colorway for a lot of the people who do not already own the taxis. And even if you already have, the colorway is pretty much the same thing, but there's a few differences, and I'll try and call those out as we go through the review. But like I said, glad to kind of have them in hand. I just want to get them on the channel for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. On the lateral side there, you can see you got that nice white tumbled leather there with your stitching all over the shoe. And you've got that nice black leather right there. It's kind of in that snake or like reptile kind of print there. And on the Royalty, you have gold hits all over the shoe. So as you can see there, you've got that gold kind of Jumpman badge or patch right there on the side, which is one of the main differences. On the original taxis, that area right here where it says Jumpman is actually in black. So just gonna be calling out those differences throughout the review. Okay, so also you've got the gold eyelets or aglets, I call them eyelets up here. These things on the top there, they have a Jumpman symbol on them, and they are plastic, they're not metal, so if you're wondering. Okay, now taking a look at the actual toe box of the shoe, you can see more of that white leather and a little bit of that black kind of snake print leather, reptile pattern on it, whatever, right there. Sorry, and moving up, well, you do get an extra pair of laces. As you can see, this bag here, you got the white laces. I will be throwing the white laces in them. All the OGs really know that the taxis came with white laces. And I actually don't think, the black doesn't look bad in here, but I don't like the contrast that it adds to the shoe. I'd rather have just the white laces because I like to match the tongue of whatever the laces are there with the laces. Anyway, so you got your black rope laces here, and you've got 2-3 going down the tongue in gold. On the taxis, that 2-3 text was in black. And you've also got the Jumpman symbol at the top there in gold. And as you may have guessed it, on the taxis, it was in black. All right. Okay, moving around to the medial side, you've got pretty much the same thing. Another look at that white leather there. You've got that black kind of reptile print leather on the side, as well as that gold patch there. But notice it does not have the Jumpman text on the medial side of the shoe. Okay. All right. Really, really clean shoe. I'm liking it. But I still prefer the taxis over these. But while we're talking about that, let's go ahead and take a look at the heel of the shoe. Now on the taxis, the heel of the shoe is one of my favorite parts because I really love that yellow and red hits that are on the taxis. But on this one, as you can see, you've got a white 23. And then on the text here, it's kind of a kind of white outline. And then the text, the Jordan text there in the middle is in that gold color. And then you've got the white patch with the black Jumpman on top. All right. And on the actual taxis, the 23 is red. And then this is, I think, yellow with a red Jumpman. And then there's like some hits of yellow on the back here as well, which I just always thought that yellow and red just really stood out, and I really like that. Okay, now let's take a look at the outsole. You've got a black outsole with some white hits. You've got a 23 and a Jumpman there at the toe of the shoe. And in the middle, you've got some kind of gray and black carbon fiber. And you've got some more black there on the heel there. All right. Okay, now if I remember correctly, the carbon fiber on the Taxi was in like a yellow and black pattern. But on this one, it's in gray and black. So again, just another part of the shoe. I know it's on the sole, but it's just another part of the Taxi that really stands out to me that I've always liked. And I actually owned the OG Taxis back when I was in, let's see, I think it was like middle school, I believe. I can't remember, but it was a long time ago. I actually had the OG, the white and black pair. So really, you know, so I've always liked the 12s. But yeah, oh wait a minute, I almost forgot. The inside of the shoe, I'm not gonna take the insole out, but it's just a black insole with a gold Jumpman. Maybe you can see that, hope so. If not, trust me, it's there. But one thing about this shoe that I didn't realize, but I saw a few reviews online, is that the actual liner of this shoe is quilted. Well, it has like these kind of diamond stitch pattern on it. So if you look, I don't know if you guys can make that out, but it's kind of stitched in there. You can see, and it's also, that material is also, let's see, on the back of the tongue as well. So I actually really like that. I didn't realize that at first when I first saw, you know, images of the shoe, but I do like that quilted pattern. But what I will say though, it is quilted, but I feel like it's not very soft like you would expect like a quilt to be. I wish it was kind of like a little more padded, but I do like the visual appeal of like the quilted or stitched pattern on the inner line of the shoe. All right, so that is about all for the Jordan 12 Royalty. Now, I like to always give my final thoughts on the shoe. So as far as this being a must pick up, do I think it's a must pick up? I'm gonna say no. Only because, like, if you don't have the Taxis, and even if you do, I understand why you pick it. Like, I got the shoe, right? But would I have been upset if I didn't get it? Absolutely not. I'd have been okay. I just, you know, I have the Taxis already and everything, and I don't really feel it was necessary. But I do like the overall look of the shoe because it does resemble the Taxis so much. So I would say, is it a must pick up? No, but if you can get them in your area for retail, if they're sitting around, I have no idea, then go ahead and grab them. Now, as far as the sizing, this pretty much fits like any other Jordan brand shoe in my opinion. I picked these up in a 9.5. Now, I want to talk about that. Like, my true size is like a 9, right? Everyone says they're true to size, go true to size. I can agree some, but you have to break them in because for me, I got a slightly wide foot. I have the Taxis in a 9, I believe, and I have the Flu Games in a 9. And I love those shoes, but I tried the Flu Games on once and they're so tight on the sides, probably because I don't wear them as much. But you know, lengthwise, they're about an exact fit. So if you like that, go ahead. But I got my usual 9.5, which is a half size up, that I wear in pretty much all brands, and it fits me pretty good. So no complaints there. So you can go true to size or half size up. But yeah, that's my opinion on these. And that'll be about all, guys. Comment down below and let me know if you guys were able to pick these up. And how do you feel about the Royalty pair? Just curious to know if you picked them up and like, do you already own the Taxi? So comment down below and let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.